Shubor nakaslem jong unongsan Hima.
Menteri Rangba ka Jyllei Konrad ki sangma ha ka khandru tri risau ulalum ya ka jengyelang banyathir halor ki senjam namar ka Jingshah Jyllei ki kamsha Thombor ki khlung khna bat ki kenthai hapo ka Jyllei khamtam hanong ba shillong ha kani ka jengyelang ladon lang menteri ka tanat ka kot ka khya uba wailat mi ki shilla unang aibot ka tanat social welfare uba po lingdo ka Director General of Police ka kong Ida Shisha Nongrang u Chief Secretary u Dr. Shakil Ahmed ka Chairperson jong ka Meghalaya State Commission for Women ki rangba ashnong ki nongyelam nagi kanhun nyam ki nong penyat jong ki jaka puli bapher bat ki weki he officer ka Sorkar Jyllei habagren chikila pathai kubor u Konrad uloong baga thong jong ka jinglang ka dei na ka banta ban shimi ki senjam ban pentikna ya ka jingshngan ki kenthai bat ki khalung khna hapo ka Jyllei u Konrad uloong baga Sorkar ka sngokhya ha ka bai dei ka Jingshah ki kamsha Thombor ki hebrit bat ki kenthai hapo ka Jyllei khamtam hanong ba shillong bat ka Sorkar ru ka yeng ha ka nong rim ban ai Jingïada ba Pura ya baro ki nong shnong u Konrad uloong bahagani ka jinglang lami shibun ki jing ai jingmut bat kalong ka badan kam ban penbon ki program pensngo tho ki khon samla kumju ban penbon ye ka jingbo ki kor CCTV ha ki jaka ba pher
the different rangbashnongs of different localities, different leaders of faith-based organizations, different NGOs. And the idea was to have a consultation and take suggestions from everybody to improve overall the safety security of women and especially of children in Shillong as well as surrounding areas and the state as a whole. And we have, of course, though at a large scale, we have seen that there has been some decline in the numbers, but the frequency with which some incidents happened in the last few weeks and months is a matter of concern for us. So as a government, we would like to be serious about it, and we would like to ensure that we take steps to see how we could reduce this incidents and how society, the Rangbashnongs and the organizations and the government can work together to be able to achieve that goal. So that's really what the purpose of the meeting was. Very good suggestions came up where they have urged that more counseling centers and counselors should be in place so that these youngsters who require this support get that kind of counseling, which we have definitely noted down, and we are going to act on that. There were suggestions regarding going for very large-scale publicity and awareness programs regarding different issues related with youth and how we should deal with them, and information about different issues that the youths face in today's world. So that awareness can be done at different levels. So there was a lot of suggestions came up regarding that. There was suggestion, of course, also to put up a lot of CCTV cameras in different important locations, different localities, so that there would be a monitoring system, which again is something that we are already acting on. 48 localities have been contacted and the implementation has started. 7 have been completed and another 40 localities will be wired, and CCTVs will be active in about another 60 days time. And if there are any more localities which need to be covered, we will take necessary steps to do that also. There was also a suggestion that from safety point of view that street lights could also be improved. That is also a suggestion that we have taken very positively, and we will be taking steps to expand that network in collaboration with the localities. Also, there is I would like to appeal to the people at large, that today, because of the social media, a lot of false news and information also comes out. There are very quick, news that gets viral, which are unconfirmed news. And because of those unconfirmed news, suddenly you find the public reacting, and community and locality, large crowds gathering and blaming some individual just because what they saw on WhatsApp or what message they got on YouTube video, and because of which different kind of complicated situations come up, which could lead to law and order situation. And hence we should not start to just react to different videos, react to different messages on WhatsApp or react to different videos on YouTube, and be careful as to what we do, because this will, as I said, lead to different kind of law and order situations in the state. So I appeal to the citizens that before we react, we should confirm any kind of information and not take the law in our hands. And wherever situation happens, we must trust our local leadership, the local darbars, the rangbashnongs, and inform the police about this information so that police can take the right steps. So that would be the appropriate way to go forward. So all those matters were discussed, and there's a lot of suggestions have come. We'll be happy to now take forward those suggestions and get some concrete action on the ground.
So as a community, what can people do to curb this problem, to safeguard the women and the children?
As a community, as I said, from society point of view, clearly we realize that we need to get involved in the awareness programs. There are many areas in which we are not involved as a community, especially when it comes to social issues and and problems like these. So I think at large, awareness, of course, with proper training, needs to be there, and awareness among the community as to what is right, what is not right. Simple things like, for example, when somebody touches you, what is a right touch and what is not a right touch. These kind of awareness for a child is important. Information about also that when you're having problems or you have some concerns, who do you approach? So in those situations, parents play important role, elders play important role, and professional counselors play an important role. So this infrastructure, this system, and the social kind of a network needs to be created. And we are hopeful that with the suggestions that we have got today, we'll be able to take things forward.
So as you rightly mentioned earlier, even so many false news is being spread. So as media, as a responsible media, what can we do, sir?
As media, I would definitely urge the media as well as the individuals who have different channels, YouTube channels of their own, who are not maybe proper or certified journalists. Even those, I would request that we need to be responsible. Just because we would like to get some kind of sensational news and we would like to see our channel get higher numbers, we risk putting information which is unconfirmed and point fingers at individuals, which then can turn into a mob situation where crowds can swell up and law and order situation could break down. So therefore, it is absolutely necessary that the media, the press, and individuals who are involved in social media must act very responsibly when they post different kind of news, and don't post news where you have no confirmed information, because your news or your updates could lead to very complicated situations, could lead to law and order breakdown, and could even lead to a very, very serious situation at the grassroots.
CCTV cameras installed as part of the ICC with police department
Yes.
to tackle crimes.
Yes. So the first process, there'll be two phases. The first phase is to install and have a command center, a local command center at the local locality level, and which will be at the control of the headmen and the rangbashnong and the dorbar. And then in the second phase, once we've completed the CCTV connections in the localities, these CCTVs then further, or their control rooms will further be then connected to the ICCC.